Hello and welcome back to the Frozen City Challenge in City Skylines. My name is Negative Root and let's get cracking. Today we're going to be working on the zoning. So this should be good. I have a rough idea of how I want this to go, but see, whoops, that's probably a bit much. I'm really unsure as to how much of each zone I'm going to require. So that is going to mean that it's could be problematic, basically. I could overzone, I could underzone. I don't know what yet. So basically these interior areas, I'm going to aim to get them to be high density residential. I feel like that's a good thing. Oops. Where am I? Yep, it's okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a good thing if they're because hopefully what the plan is to run offices along the major thoroughfares, get them to try and cut the noise pollution down, so that when we do oops, that's not going to be that. When we do get some big, nice big skyscrapers going on, the land value is kept nice and high. That's the thoughts anyway. Whoops, I'm getting a little bit carried away there. Yes, that one needs to be done. So does that. Actually, no, that doesn't. Now I need to zone in some industrial areas. Now I'm thinking over here is probably a good spot to do it. And there is two reasons for that. Firstly, this is where my incinerators are. So yeah, incinerators and all that. So we'll do that, and that. Probably not that. We will get a little bit of a thing going on there. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint a district here. High square. What have we done? Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll delete this, and this then. Jump back to our districts. Grab the large brush. No, that didn't work. Oops. And I'm struggling. Struggle town tonight. There we go. Because now I can hook all this up. Just as long as I've got the basic outline. There we go. Run this to the edge of the map. And up. There we go. So high square is actually going to be forest. Wait. Forest. Can we have two? No, we can only have the one, so I'll take that as forestry. Now, if I have a look here and see that this is all pretty heavy forest, and it's probably the most heavy forested area. Now, the other heavy forested area is in here. So I'm thinking that this will be our other area for forestry and industry and all the good stuff. So I'm thinking that this is on the edge of a nice little patch of green. I don't like how that turns itself off, but anyway. And I need to paint in a district now. Wood Heights. Really, that needs to be Wood Heights. Anyway, never mind. Moving right along. So here we'll paint this down around. And yep. And yep. And we'll do that. There we go. So I'll actually just paint this in as well, because now what we'll do is I'll get this to be this entire corner. Okay. Now, I'm actually probably going about this the wrong way, now that I'm thinking about it. Because what I could be doing is just setting all of the areas to be a be forestry industry, and just zone away like happily. Probably is a bit unnecessary. There we go. We'll zone in at Applegate Park. I think that's what I'm going to do now that I think about it. It's just going to be easier. There we go. That's actually looking kind of pretty now. So I'll do that. Now I'll put the rest of the districts in off camera, and I'll get back to the zoning now. So I've got some areas of industrial. Okay, and I'm thinking I want some more. I'm thinking I want them in here. So we'll take that. So I know that there's some tree resources there, and I'll take this as well. That's nice. So hopefully that's going to be enough industry, in addition to offices. So, could be overkilling this completely right now. Let's get some offices in. I'm thinking I'll leave the inner strip clear. So I think that might look well, actually, what am I doing? I need to zone every single little bit and try and pack as many people into this town as I can. So I'm actually going to zone all of that. We'll do this to here. Okay, that looks good. And this zoning might take a while, so we'll see how far I get, and I may end up pausing or stopping the video, stopping the episode, and finishing it off camera. There we go. That's actually a nice little area. And we're going to need to balance this with obviously commercial, and getting enough commercial into the areas so that they can service the occupants. We'll do that, and that, and that. Now, the thing about it is that from what I've seen, the people tend to have really high demand for things like industry and commercial, but the demand for residential isn't that high, not comparatively speaking. Do that and that. Throw that down as commercial. Yeah, sure, we can do commercial here and here. I'm thinking in the next episode what I'll do is public transport. I reckon that'll be a lot of fun. It's going to take a bit of time too. So here, through the middle, what I'll do is high density residential. Yep, that's good. So we'll go 4 for there. Another 4 through here. Now the rest of theirs we can fill in as residential. That could probably be high density commercial. And I'm just I am very much making this up as I go along. Let's not lie here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oops. Basically I'm just trying to mix it up, get a bit of everything going on, so that nothing misses out. So that's those areas done and dusted. We'll get a bit of offices along the edge, like that. We'll fill this in with residential. Bit of commercial here. This can be a bit of a central business district. How about that? Sound good? Sounds good to me. Do some offices along the main roads. Do a bit more residential through here. How we're looking. So that seems to be all zoned out now. Do some offices here and here. Offices here and here. Okay, time to get into the fun now. Well, actually, I'm very interested to see what the simulation looks like when we hit go. This is going to be awesome. Actually, that shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. Hit here and here. Hit here and here. Hit here and here. Now through there, what do I want? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a little bit much. Smash some more offices down. There we go. We're starting to get there, I'm thinking. I'll just sign that as a solid block of offices, why not? Here in High Street, I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Let's just do it all those houses. Do this as commercial. I dare say that there's an algorithm. Someone's probably worked it out. You need to do this many squares of this to this many squares of this, and actually there was one where they posted like striped zones, and people, yeah, they'd come along and they'd done like 1 of 1, and it gave maximum density, so it was really cool, but entirely too much work for me. Look at me go, I'm a zoning monster right now. Okie dokie. I think that's pretty much everything's done and zoned. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the video and I'll come back. I'll have a few more districts zoned in, and I'll also have well, I'll think a little bit about my public transport, and we'll put that in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you around.